All right, welcome back, mates. Crypto Leverage Trading Group, a little after 9 a.m. Friday morning. Hope everybody's doing well. We've been talking about some altcoins this morning. We did a couple videos already. Please check them out on the channel. Like and subscribe if you like the content. And join the free trading Discord. You can also get an email update weekly through email, mycryptoballers@gmail.com. We send to your Google Drive, so you won't be annoyed with getting tons of emails in your inbox. It basically just updates in your Google Drive. Whenever there's more things added to it. We were talking Polkadot. Obviously, we have not covered Polkadot that much. It's been like in a continuation kind of consolidation phase really for the last few weeks. So we haven't really covered it as much. Haven't really conducted very many leverage trading opportunities in Polkadot. But that could change here. Right now, let's look at the 4-hour like we typically do to kind of get a good indication of where we're at. You can see here we've got some resistance level now, both on the IO map on the on-chain. We've got accumulation bubble barrier resistance, okay, in here, all right, in that 41, 44 range. You also got resistance up here from a technical basis at about 45 bucks, okay. And so we want to keep an eye on this weekend, like I've said before in the previous videos today when we were talking about VeChain, Dogecoin, a couple of the other coins. There's some momentum happening. So we want to keep an eye on the momentum reversal, okay, whether or not we're going to get this whip back this weekend or we're going to get some continuation in accumulation. So for Polkadot specifically, really on the IO map, which is the in and the out money, okay, that we talk about in our free trading Discord. $35 accumulation bubble, $38 accumulation, tons of addresses in that range, okay, offering some level of support for Polkadot if there is some kind of correction level with Ethereum and Bitcoin this weekend, like we typically have seen every other weekend. Seems to be the trend where we get this. And oftentimes we get this the week following an options expiration, okay? It's another thing to have on your calendar. All right, the days that the options expire and then the 7 days following options expiration, what happens? Little run up, sell down, okay, typically. So you want to play that. And you play that on leverage, especially in the altcoins. So Polkadot here is going to test right now. We're at 41, 41 and a half. It has to break through this barrier first at 42 today. Before we even can start talking about up here at 45. Okay, that happens going into tonight and into tomorrow. That's going to be a bullish breakout, really, for Polkadot, which they're smaller for Polkadot for some reason than, say, Uniswap in terms of these moves. I mean, it's just kind of the way it is. We are high here on the 4-hour RSI. You can see how we've kind of like at that 75 level kind of pop down again. So we want to keep an eye on that. We're rising back up to test that level again. We'll break out that level if we break out of 42. So we'll get above 75 on the RSI on the 4-hour, and it's going to have to stay at that 42 to 43 level for quite a few 4-hour candles in order to balance that really all out. But the critical part to understand is there is significant address accumulation at 42 and 44. So we're right there, okay, on that level that we could coil and spring from in terms of the number of addresses that have accumulated Polkadot currently in the money or just off, out of the money, barely out of the money, okay? And then we see what happens. You break that 45 level, then everyone's in the money, and we get new price discovery, right? We talk about that all the time. That little pop, that resistance level right here is where you want to play your leverage trade. Now, that leverage trade could be depending on what your confidence level is in the underlying altcoin. Something like a Polkadot, a Uniswap, a VeChain, a Dogecoin, you know, all of those, they're all approaching critical resistance levels. So you have to decide whether or not you were going to play a buy up on a confirmed breakout or a sell down on a confirmed resistance rejection. And we've seen that multiple times in a lot of these altcoins. Okay. So in this particular instance, the MRI may be accurate, and if it doesn't break, we sell back down to that $40 range or possibly 38.